Good evening, all you Premier League fanatics. Welcome to another edition of the Queensland Premier League Bowl Show. I am the host. The Doge's dog cleans up its own shit because the Doge doesn't take shit from nobody. Banksy, how you going, mate?
Very good,
Welcome back, mate. Welcome back.
It's been a few weeks since we've sat here together.
It has been nearly a month, mate.
And we've got a vacant middle chair this morning as well, so it's very personal.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had Chloe Stewart lined up, but she got called away at work, so we couldn't get her on tonight. Unfortunately, but we'll make up for it, mate, with our own little chit chat.
Well, I think people want to know the dojo's secrets, the baker's dozen. I'll get you tonight. So I got some tough questions there to answer. So
looking forward to that, mate. Looking forward to that. We can have the middle person as the interaction between the viewers tonight, mate. So the more comments.
It'd be nice to get some comments tonight. Yep.
It would be good.
None about the lack of the beard though.
Yeah, mate.
Talk about my
congratulations last week on winning the Darra Masters, mate. It's a tough event to win, the Darra Masters. Always a good, nice, hot venue to play at.
And, I love going back to Darra. It's they got a good club there, and they always look after you. But the beard came off, and all the regrowth is looking very grey. So it's starting to worry.
5 kids to do that, mate. So I mean, look at Robbie. He gets about 12 Father's Day presents every year from around Australia. He doesn't know where they come from, but yeah.
Oh no, I've got 11 grandkids though.
Our sponsors, of course, for the show are none other than Smith & Co Realty. Shannon and his team at Paradise Point here do a fantastic job in the realty world, and we thank them for their sponsorship every season. They're a great sponsor, and of course here at the Dolphin Cove, Paradise Point. Just when I walked in tonight, Bakes, at Paradise Point here, there's a huge Easter raffle draw going on down there, and some pretty nice goodies down there. And and if you get down to the club, when we come back onto the screen, you'll see a couple of little CC and Dry bucket hats here. You can get a schooner of CC for $10, and you get a bucket hat. So that's a pretty good deal, mate. It's not bad, and the food's always pretty good down here at the Dolphin Cove. Our Premier League sponsors, of course, are Lawn Bowls to You. And of course, the host of the Premier League Finals, Club Musgrave, down at the Pelicans Nest, mate.
Go the Pelicans.
Go the Pelicans.
Speaking of Easter, don't forget our Easter singles too. So get your entries in.
Yes, something that the Doge plays in every year as well.
Well, so your name's not down yet, mate.
It's always good.
We might knock back your entry. Under dubious conditions.
And if you do want to get into the Easter singles at Musgrave, though, it's like a best weekend. It's a Saturday, Sunday. You choose which day you want to play, and if you get through, come back on Easter Monday for one of the best singles competitions, one of the only singles competitions going around at the moment. So
there's a few around, but it's a good open one. It's open to all players, men, women, and everything in between. So it's a good couple of days, or a good few days, and costs you $40 entry fee. You can pay online at www.clubmusgrave.com at the Pay Online tab. Select the Easter singles, and then send me your entry and what day you want to play, and it's all simple.
Got to thank Lawn Bowls to You too for their support and sponsorship for the Premier League. They're doing a great job. Jason and his team always do a fantastic job. So if there's anything bowls you need, go see Jason at Lawn Bowls to You. Mate, I was just we're going to have Chloe on the show tonight. Chloe Stewart, one of our Australian Jackaroos. One of the nicest young ladies in bowls. She's a lovely. She is the business development manager for SP Arms, so all the nice, lovely sleeves you see players getting around in. There is a charity golf day on the 10th of April. Now the tickets are $350 per person. That includes 18 holes of golf, a motorised GPS cart. You get to play at Century Cove, which is one of the nicest. The Pines course of Century Cove. You get drinks, a pre-round breakfast, gourmet luncheon, presentation with special guest Kari Webb, who was one of our world #1 golfers for years.
Yep.
One of the best female golfers of all time, and of course the Australian women's cricket captain, Alyssa Healy.
Great day.
So I know that SP Arms are still looking for major sponsors for the event. So if you're one of the listeners out there who thinks that you might be interested in sponsoring this fantastic day with some of the best women's sports that we've ever had, really. Yeah, Kari Webb is one of the best of all time. She's the GOAT in women's golf, and Alyssa Healy is one of the best, obviously, our Australian women's cricket captain. So just like being the Prime Minister, really, when you're the Australian cricket captain.
Probably more important, really.
Yeah.
I think both of our cricket captains certainly hold a higher position than our Prime Minister. But yeah, that sounds like a really good day. You'd be mad not to get on board with that.
No, should be.
If you're a sponsor.
It's going to be great. I think we should be. I think the Premier League might send Bakesy over there if he's allowed to get the day off from Hatch.
Ooh,
and
Wayno might have to join me. If you're watching Wayno, we'll take that day off. Mate.
Yeah, Muzzy might do a bit of promotion and a bit of networking out there at the golf day. So not far from there too, mate. So should be good. So if you want to get involved, the details are on the screen. It's a great event, great day, and you get to meet some absolute champions. There are other special guests there as well. So. Get involved in that. If you want to be a major sponsor, get in contact with Chloe, and should be great event.
Yeah, you got a little scan the code down the bottom left corner there. So get your phones out now, or if you want that flyer, just get in touch with us and we can send it to you. No worries.
Couple of early comments going through. G'day, Joshy Beatty, one of our top fans.
Told me you'd be tuning in.
Yeah, he says hello, Bakes and Doge and Robbie.
We might have an extra pelican and an Ogra this weekend, he reckons.
He says it's sure shout, Bakes. And Kyle Bennett says hello from Bali. Not sure if we've had a Bali in on someone from Bali on the show before. No. And Sammy Twining says, hey Doge, who's the young fellow on the show with you, mate?
Hey, g'day, mate. Yes, no, it's all coming through great, mate, so might stay off. We'll see.
Keep the comments coming. If there's anything that you want to talk about tonight, bring it up and we'll discuss it on the show tonight. So obviously special thanks to our Gold Coast live stream team. The Gold Coast District live stream always do a fantastic job with the Premier League and also the show. Producer Robbie's always out and about doing everything. So we love his work. He loves getting on and can't shut him up sometimes. So
yeah, thanks guys.
All right, mate, let's kick it off. Round 7 results. We had a double header last weekend.
Big weekend of bowls.
Big weekend coming up too, especially for the Pelicans. So,
well, a number of teams. So I think everyone's in a position where, particularly, that I think everyone's below 4th and below is all sort of hoping the top 3 keep winning, unless of course you're playing them. But that 4th and 5th spot's going to be close. There's at least 5 or 6 clubs that are vying for a spot there. Alrighty, so our first match up, we had Broadbeach and Burleigh, so this was our live stream game. So we had Broadbeach 69 on 2, defeated Burleigh Heads 50 on 1. Ryan George, Peter Bester 24, just pipped Matty Peterson 23. Aaron Tees 15 went down to Dale McWhinney 19. And Aaron Sheriff 30 had a good win over his good mate Benny Twist 8. So it's a good win for the Bulls, who are
looking pretty good, looking solid.
Yeah,
looking solid.
They had that one early loss and there was a few question marks, and they've certainly put those to rest.
Absolutely, they're going good at the moment, Broady Bulls. We had a Nugget on the show last week, obviously.
Yeah,
it was good to chat with old Nuggy. Sammy Springer says, evening lads, looking forward to a great show. Just came back from a few days in Brisbane. Was swearing like a something bricklayer, Burette bricklayer. I think Sammy dropped into Hamo actually and had a roll up there on the other day. So good to see you in Brizzy, Sam.
Very good.
All right, next game. Paradise Point versus Helensvale. Where did you get the over? Oh yeah, so we got
top
70 defeated. Helensvale 70 defeated Paradise Point 47. I'm learning something new every day here, mate. I can see that. Blakey Nunn 20 defeated Brett Wizard Wilkie 18. Desi Can 15 defeated by the Lurch. Nathan Rice 22 and Darren Christie 12 got beaten by Cody Brown 30. So good win there for Cody. He hasn't had too many wins at the Hawkeys, so big win.
Had a rough start to his time there, but Jason Cussell coming in to play 3 for him, so that's always
handy.
It's always very nice, yeah.
And that was at Paradise too. And what was that at Paradise? No, it was at Broadbeach.
No, it was at Broadbeach,
yeah. But Lurch is
Broadbeach greens take away a lot of that home ground advantage because their greens are so good.
Yeah,
everyone loves going there to play, so you always know you get a nice surface, and it would have been a good game whether they dominated the whole way or it just sort of finished strong. I'm not sure, but
Lurchy boys on fire this season so far.
Good. Although when doesn't he? He's
True, yeah, but he's
usually pretty handy. You know?
he's in extra good touch at the moment, Orlucci.
Yeah, he's plucking the bowls out.
He is.
When he's running down the green, Chase stalking it, you know he's close.
That's true. Carla Pizzi says, hi, Sean and John. Hi, Carla.
How you going?
Always good to have you on the show. And Leroy, big trainer. Up the Pels, he says.
Subway.
Good to have you part of the Premier League and Leroy.
Yep.
Good to have you, mate. All right, next game, Bakesy.
Alrighty, we had Tweed Heads taking on Capalaba, and this was we were over at Tweed playing on the other green. This was plenty of fire in this one, plenty of noise. Tweed got the better, 61 on 2 rinks, defeating Capalaba 52 on 1. Gary Kelly, who had a great game against Jacob Nelson, just got pipped 17-18. Corey Wedlock 21 got the better of Dylan Fisher 18, and Peter Taylor 23 defeating Kane Nelson 16. So that's a good win for Tweed there. Capalaba are not far off the mark. Like I said, there's plenty of noise in that game.
There always is. There always is.
Plenty coming from over there, and lots of good bowls played by the sound of it. So must have been a cracking game to watch. Yeah,
good game. Tweed are still my faves for the competition. So
they're gonna do what. But I think they're going to struggle to make the top 3 from this point. So we haven't had a win out of 4th and 5th for a while. But if there's someone that's going to do it, that Tweed roster certainly has the players to do so. Good
Leroy says Subway heck. Don't know what that means, but all right. Yeah. Next game is Algester and Muzzy. Algester 61 defeated Musgrave 47. Big game to drop for Muzzy, considering their sort of thing on the season. But Algester are going on a bit of a pretty good run at the moment. So
we'll get into that, but yeah.
Cohen Litfin 18 defeated Sean Baker 15. Pitsy 20 defeated defeated by Lee Schreiner 23, and Nico Gosley 23 defeated Tongi 9. So big win there to Nico. He's absolutely burning at the moment.
Yeah,
so
they look like they all played well. We were on opposite ends of the draw, so they were a couple of rinks away, so I didn't see everything, but certainly plenty of noise coming from there. Plenty of good bowls played, and things just didn't quite go away on any of our rinks really. We a little bit stiff on a few occasions, but that's just how it goes. And
I know he's a great singles player, but it is odd to see old Benny Walsh playing at lead there, mate. So
they say good singles players make good leads.
They do.
Brett Wilkie,
Yeah. He's also skipping for Helensvale at the moment.
Yeah, but let's just talk about his prime, his serious bowls. Like when he
mate, I'm not talking much. I can't say much, so it's all good. Right. Well done, Algester. Great game by the All Stars there.
Not well done, they're too good. They play well, and like I said, they had a good weekend. That green was beautiful at Tweed too, so credit to them. It was certainly a pleasure to play on.
Next one, mate.
Right, next up we had it's only Ivory draw results out now.
Yeah,
here we go. Hamilton 41. Is that a 0? Yeah, on 0 rinks down at Pine Rivers. Our current competition leader 79 on 3. Dean McWhinney 12 going down to Aaron Hewson 22. Jason Moore 17 going down to Ryan Burnett, big win 35, and Nathan Wise 12 down to Chris Rosan's 22. So pretty comfortable on all 3 rinks. That would have been a rough old morning, mate. And
it wasn't.
You guys didn't play that at Hamilton either, did you?
No, we actually moved our games to Chermside for the weekend, and got a shout out to the Chermside Bowls Club because both their greens were really lovely to play on. They had raffles going the whole day. They had a can bar outside all day for us, and they really put on a really good show for the Premier League to come and to host the Premier League out there. Excellent. It was a really good crowd all day. All 4 clubs enjoyed it. The food was prepared, ready to go by the time we got off the greens for both games, and they were running specials all day. It was just a really nice atmosphere. It was a really great time, and the club really hosted the event really well. So big thanks to Club Chermside. They were fantastic all weekend. So well done to them.
I wonder if they're going to go. We have another crack again eventually. Like they were.
Yeah, look.
Only a couple of years ago they were part of the playoff.
They definitely got the facility to do so, and the manager out there, Mel, she was just fantastic all weekend. So we can't complain about the Greens. They were fantastic, and they looked after us so much. So full credit to Club Chermside and also to Pine. Keep going on their merry ways at the top of the ladder.
Cruising. They don't even look like losing at the moment. So I don't know how the end of their season looks. But there's teams up there behind. So it's going to be an interesting weekend this week. Like, that's what I like about the double headers. Like, so much changes from week to week. Sometimes in the past we've got on this show and we've done a show and it's been one game and lots of, but this is like everything's happening. Everyone's beating everyone. It's good stuff.
Nearly everyone's beaten everyone.
Nearly. I didn't want to point that out, but now that you did.
And the other game, obviously held at Club Chermside, was the Enoggera Eagles up against Drayton, and Enoggera 61 defeated Drayton 50. Ali Forsyth, welcome to the Premier League, 20 defeated Bo Prito 12. Diggers, Ryan Digby 17, defeated by Jakey Rinn 20, and Doona, Brendan Egan 24, defeated the nicest man in bowls, Kenta Treacher 18, so 24-18 to Brendan Egan. So big win there for the Eagles, and they're going pretty good at the moment.
They are. That's one of them teams that are still in the mix, especially the way they were going only a few weeks ago. That things weren't working for them, and they were struggling to get rinks up, let alone get the big board over the line. But they've strung a few together now, and they're starting to combine a bit better. So, we've got to remember it was a bit of a throw together team. Where Enoggera was. Yeah. Sort of. September last year to the start of Premier League, it was all pretty rushed. And
we didn't know what was happening, did we? So
the side looked good from round one. It just didn't quite happen for them. But obviously with Ali coming in is a big help for them. And
Harley.
Yeah, Harley's a great player in his own merit, but things just hadn't been working for him in that particular rink. But they've got plenty of great players there. They've got the roster to do some damage.
Yeah.
That'll be a team to watch in the last few rounds,
actually. Could be interesting.
Moving on. All right, our reserve grade results for that round. So we had Tweed Heads 90 on all four rinks, defeated Capalaba 67. Aljustice 74 going down to Musgrave Hill 83. And that was a big win for our Pelicans after Aljustice put 100 on Broady the week before. So, and speaking of Broady, 79, they went down again at Burleigh Heads 85. Paradise Point 72. Just going down to Helensvale 74. Hamilton 72 going down to the Pirates 85, and Enoggera Eagles had another good solid win 92 over Drayton 73. So some good games there, and plenty of good results, and you can find all the results on your bowls link and whatnot, and that's the system certainly seems to be working pretty well so far. But
everyone's getting their stuff in most of the time.
The ladder's the only thing. The ladder it's not conducive to our point system, so you do have to transfer the results. But
that's okay. Producer Robbie's got it all sorted, so
he's all over it.
And we'll just quickly move on to our because it was a double header round, of course, and our round 8 results. We'll start off with Broadbeach up against Paradise Point, and Broadbeach 52 defeated Paradise Point 46, so a pretty close game this. Ryan George Peter Bester 18 defeated Blakey Narn 15. Aaron Richardson Tees 11 was beaten well by Desi Can 25, and Omar Aaron Sheriff 23, a comfortable win over Darren Christie 6 shots in the 21 end game is quite low, but
we've all been there though.
Snuck home, yeah, we have snuck home there, the Bulls against Paradise. So 6-shot win.
It's not often you see two big rink wins like that, like to lose a rink by 14 and still get up. He'd call 6 quite comfortable, so
I would definitely not call 6 quite comfortable.
Oh.
No, that game would have been close all the way down, I reckon. Like 6 shots.
It was like you look watching the live stream because that was a live stream game, but 6 in the end is still somewhat comfortable. Like if you're defending 5 or 6 in the last 10, you're feeling okay.
If all 3 rinks are still going, though, 5 or 6, just takes one rink.
All right, our next matchup, who do we have? We had Burleigh Heads and Helensvale. This would have been another good game. So Burleigh Heads 61 on 2 rinks, defeated 56 on 0 rinks. they drew a rink there. I guess 2.5 rinks. Sorry, to half a rink. So we had Matty Peterson 22 defeated Brett Wilkie 20. Dale McWhinney 18 had the draw with Lurchy Boy 18, and Benny Twist 21 getting up over his good mate Curdy Brown 18. So another good game here over a Broadie. So it was a strong day over there, but
5 shots.
Burley just getting over the top. So
strengthens them. They're looking good for the finals too, old Burley, and
they're certainly up in the mix, and they're playing well, performing well, and getting the wins. Don't know how the end of their season looked. Like I said, this massive weekend coming up. Could change things completely.
Absolutely. I reckon those Canadian club hats would suit your shirt at the moment, Bakesy, I reckon. If you...
Well, I might show everyone later. Bakers does, and we might whack them on, mate.
Next game, Sweetheads 48, defeated by Algester 59. So on a run, the All-Stars, I tell you, and that's a big win
too. That was
absolutely
Tweed's home green.
GK Carey Kelly 19 defeated Cohen Liffin 17. Corey Wedlock 12 defeated by Glennie Pitts 19, and Peter Taylor 17 was defeated by Nick Gosley 23. So Nico Rink is just absolutely taking some names at the moment.
Yep. Got themselves on a couple of nice greens and
going well, the All-Stars. Yeah, going well. Big weekend for them coming up.
They were talk of being in the relegation, struggling to win a game, and they lost so many players off the back, and
they've just found their form, found their groove.
Be a good vibe around the club at the moment, you'd imagine. Alrighty, next up, who do we have? Capalaba 48 on 1 rink going down to Musgrave Hill Pelicans 67 on 2. Jacob Nelson 15 down to Sean Baker 25. Dylan Fisher 12 down to Lee Schraner 23. Good day for Leroy, had 2 good wins. And Kane Nelson 21 just getting the better of Stephen Tong 19. So much needed win for us. Keeps us on the outside chance. Good weekend, and we're certainly in the mix. But
yeah,
that was a good win for us. We needed that.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty good game, actually. Obviously, yourself getting up by 10 shots over Jakey, that's a pretty good win there, mate. And Leroy's
7-2 early, too. They came out fire, and just
good win.
One good end and sort of
turned it
kicked
around.
On. Kicked on a bit.
And Leroy had a good win as well, so well done to the Peckerlins. And Capalaba 2 losses for the round, so...
rough weekend for them.
Yeah, they had a good weekend this weekend. It would have been interesting looking ladder.
Like I said, 2 rounds to go, we'll see.
All right. Hamilton 56 defeated by Nogra 74. Dean McWhinney 20 defeated by Ali Forsyth 23. Jason Moore 18 defeated by Ryan Digby 27, and Nathan Wise 18 defeated by Brendan Egan 24. So another good win there for the Eagles.
So they're kick-starting.
Yeah, they're going good. So them and Algester are sort of making a move late in the season. So a big weekend for the Eagles coming up, and a big weekend for the Power too coming up. So interesting times. Interesting times.
Mate. 6 rinks.
Yeah, 6 rink loss.
Always hurts.
No good.
We've all been there though. So who do you guys play? Oh, we'll get into that later, won't we? See what your weekend is shaping up like this weekend. Our next matchup, we had Pine Rivers, who are flying high. 71 on 3 rinks, defeated Drayton 50. So that's 6 rink wins for Pine for the weekend too. So that's a good weekend. Aaron Houston 25 defeated Bo Prideaux 20. Ryan Burnett 19. Must have had a good game with Jakey Rin 14. And Chris Rosan's 27 defeated Kenta Treacher, the nicest bloke in Lawn Bowls, 16. So
just keep going on their merry way, the old Pirates.
Just plugging along.
Yeah, going good. Big solid weekend. Yeah, 6 rink wins for the Pirates. That's a huge, successful weekend, and they deserve to be at the top of the ladder at the moment, 3/4 of the way through the season. So well done to the Pirates. Because a quick comment, Mark Hugh McLeod says, need a hair and makeup assistant there, Jay. Must be referring to me. Nothing wrong with my hair and makeup mates. And actually, I dropped in and saw old Marky McLeod this afternoon on the way down to Paradise. And very good friend from school. I've known since I was about 9 years old. And old Muck, you bloody bastard. Very good to see you, mate. Good to see you watching the show. Next one. Big one here. Oh, we got the reserve grade sides. Tweed Heads 90 up defeated Algessa 69. So although the top side had 2 big wins, the reserve grade side have had 2 losses there for the All Stars, but good win there for the Ospreys. Capella 89.
Yeah, right on cue.
Oh, right on cue. Must be 8 o'clock.
I was watching the show last week, and you actually still hear really clearly.
Oh, do you?
You do. So you just keep talking.
I'll do that. Capella 89 defeated Musgrave Hills 71. And Broadbeach 69 defeated by Paradise Point 92.
All 4 rings
they're really struggling, the Bulls in the reserve grade. They're usually one of the sitting up top of the ladder normally.
The reserve grade last year did the impossible. I think they came from that sort of 5th spot to win it. But
Burleigh Head 78 defeated Helensvale 75, so good win there for the Water Dragons. Hamilton 83 defeated Enoggera 62. So good win there for the Power. Still in the hunt, the reserve grade for the Power. And considering how strong the Enoggera reserves go, it's a good win there for the Power. And Pine 82 defeated Drayton 69. So really good weekends for the Pirates in both grades.
Just on that, I don't know, I had to point it out, but the Burleigh Heads and Helensvale game, Helensvale won 3 rinks.
Yeah, right.
So 78-75, Burleigh got up on, must have been on 1. It'd be interesting to see the rink wins there. Let's see.
Good. There's, I think we got this. No, we don't have them this week.
But anyone can go and look on Bowls.
Yeah, go and look at
maybe comment who had the big rink win there, because one rink get to carry the big board on 3 others. It's a fair effort.
David Bowles says, Bakesy, get me one of those bucket hats, please. Good excuse for a cold drink.
That's me hat, mate. We'll work later.
So
that's our result.
The ladder
how's our ladders looking, Robbie?
Oh, the skips ladder first, I think, is coming up. For the skippers, Aaron Sheriff has hit the top.
Bang.
6 wins, 1 loss. He's just ahead of Nathan Rice on margins there. So
with 1 less game too. It's kind of weird.
With 1 less game. Chris Rosanis and Ryan Burnett up there as well with 6 wins. So they're just behind on margins. And Dal McWhinney in 5th spot. So top 10 is Sean Baker dropped down to 6. He was looking the goods at the start of the season.
Give myself a wrap at some point. But the only good thing is I lost to Huey, but I'm just sitting above him there. So that's
you've kickstarted Huey because Robbie Wild was skipping all year. He's played 5 games and won 5 games.
Just like on the golf course. So.
And he's got a 42 shot margin in 5 games, old Hubert. He's going all right. And Brendan Egan in 8th, Cohen Lippin in 9th, and Ryan George Peter Bester in 10th, rounds out the top 10. I love looking at the top 10 for the PL ladder because look at all the names on there and they're just it's all except for 6th. It's all they're all superstars really. So they go all right.
Yeah, has-beens that never were.
Dale says it was Steve Clark. Must have been Steve Clark's ring that won.
Okay. Yeah. So there's our reserve grade skippers ladder. So on top, Alan Cumberford from Helensvale, and followed closely by Gina Hayton from Helensvale as well. Stevie Clark, Burleigh Heads, Philip Gray from Capella, Jack Moffat, Tweed Heads, Justin Knight, Pine Rivers, Adam Liddell, Pine Rivers, Darren Kelso from Capella, Neville Jenkins, good old nifty Nev, Chopper, Tweed Heads, and Jason Carpenter to Pine, which is interesting to see. Jason in the reserve. Yeah, well,
Chippy, I saw Chippy last night. Actually, went and played at Pine. Had a social game out there, and Jace was out there. And obviously, congratulations on your new baby, Jace. You and Lauren.
Congrats, definitely.
So he wasn't going to play bowls this season, and he just sort of got he went and watched the game, I think, and he got a bit of the So he said I think he said to Burner, just put me in anywhere, mate. So he's skipping Reggie's.
Oh, he'll enjoy it anyway. Good season, and obviously.
So he hasn't had a loss yet. So
he's had 4 wins and a loss.
4 and a draw.
Yeah, okay.
So he's going good.
How are we going for comments, mate?
Oh, sorry, it's the player ladder, not skips ladder, boys. That's what Groat says. If the Groat says it, it's got to be right.
Yeah, but it's
the skips ladder.
If you look in the top right corner, there's a filter on that says skip. So we appreciate your input there, mate.
Yeah, just put those glasses back on there, Gro.
Yeah.
If you see in that top right, it says skip.
Is that one of our grotesque moments?
He's back tonight, the greatest moment.
Yes, I know. It's good to have it back. It's
good.
It's a good one too, so everyone can tune in for that. All right, shall we move on to our ladders?
Oh, Robbie can't find it. Oh, he's got one job to do all night, and this is what he comes up with. Bloody hell.
I apologise.
You want me to hold it up?
Cannot find it.
I've got a copy here.
Oh, yeah, we got a copy. Here we go.
Yeah.
We'll read them out to you. They'll be backwards on the screen.
Hang on a
Yeah,
second.
we'll too. Oh, well.
Sorry, it went backwards on the screen. Thank you, John Blackman.
Is that it? Can you see that?
There we go. I'll get there for you. Pine Rivers, Broadbeach, Burleigh, Helensvale, and Alcester round out the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, top 5. I'll just say Pine River on 15 points, Broadie on 14, Burleigh on 12, Helensvale 8, and also Alcester on 8. We also have Enoggera on 8 as well, who are in 7th spot. So top 5. Tweed and Enoggera also on 8 points, the same as 5th. And Muzzy down there on 6 points, and also Capalaba on 6 points. So anyone from the top 9, even Paradise are a sniff on 5 points. So stranger things have happened. So
there we go. He's got it up on the screen.
There we go. So Muzzy with their rink wins, they are still definitely in the hunt.
That's what's helping us at the moment.
Yeah.
So you'd like to think if you do get a W up, it's more than likely going to be on 2 rinks.
Yep.
With my rink just going down, but
standard.
But yeah, it's good to see. I think people like to see that. Obviously, Pine Rivers, Broadbeach, and Burleigh are all doing exceptionally well and sort of clear of the field a little bit. But as soon as you get from 4th to 10th, it's one good weekend away. Like Paradise Point, they can jump to 9 points, and all right, they might still.
But with the game to go after that,
they still puts themselves in with a sniff.
Yep, absolutely.
Especially if they can win plenty of rinks. But we've got to play them on Saturday, so we can probably eliminate that.
And the reserve grade ladder looks like this. Tweed Head sitting on top of the ladder. Pine Rivers 2nd, Helensvale 3rd, Burleigh 4th, and Enoggera in 5th spot there. But Drayton, Capalaba, and Hamilton are all on 8 points, one game behind Enoggera and Burleigh and Helensvale. So it's going to be a big weekend for those clubs to try and make a move up the ladder. So big one. And Broadbeach down there on 1 point. So one draw for Broadie.
It's odd to see.
Yeah.
Look at the margin, minus 162.
Wow.
It's not the Broadbeach you used to, but that's the way things go sometimes.
Yeah, that's the quality of the competition at the moment.
Sort of third down and 9th there is all pretty open, so plenty of big games in reserve grade this weekend as well.
It's going massive, actually. Let's just get to that, actually. So since we're on it, let's do the tips for round 9.
Ooh, yes. Robbie, how's our points looking, mate?
Oh, before we get to it, Robbie,
before
we get to that rubbish, have you got a shot of the week?
I have. Yes.
Since we finished the rounds, we'll jump into that, and then we'll do the tips for next week. So, producer Robbie has a shot of the round from the live stream. This game, you go, Rob. Take over.
Yeah. This round was the Broadbeach Bulls against the Burleigh Dragons game, and Dale was down about 4. He played a good drive, and just the way the game is, you're millimetres out, and things just don't quite work out right. You'll see it coming.
Let's have a look.
Is it a rough shot of the week?
No, it's a brilliant shot. Yeah. Just no result.
Just no result, yep.
Hey, Dale on the mat at the moment. Has to hit it hard. I tell you, he's got it away beautifully. He's got the result. How did he not get that bowl also too?
He ended up 4 down. Yeah.
Oh.
And he was right on target.
He had the gallop on too. He was up and about. Just caught the edge of that front bowl.
It looked good going down.
Did look good.
Certainly looked good coming down.
We'll just have another look.
Hey, Dale on the mat at the moment. Has to hit it hard. I tell you, he's got it away beautifully. Has he got the result?
Oh, look how high he jumps. Yeah, he got up there.
How did he not get that bowl also?
No, he hasn't. Well done.
Yeah.
Very good. Stiff old Dalo.
Yep.
All right, tips. Score, Robbie. Give me the
Okay.
score.
Okay.
Okay.
How much am I in front by now?
Surely I've made some up.
He did.
I know
he
I
did.
made some
yeah,
up.
He did.
Leading into last weekend's round, Doge is sitting on 36 and Bakes, you were on 34. Round 7, Doge got the jump on you. He got 8 points against your 6.
Oh, nice.
But you did pull one back in round 8, 5-4. So both of them were pretty low scoring, 5-4.
So I'm
Sure
up by
I-
3, am I?
So at the moment, Doge is sitting on 48 and you're on 45.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
this is rigged. You two
Nice.
are in coherence. I'm sure I made a couple up.
So if I just
Sure
go,
of it.
if Bakes just tips first and I just follow him all the way for the rest of the season, I've got this.
Nah.
All right, let's go. Tips.
All right.
Round
here we go
9.
next.
Here we go.
Frozen.
48-45. 3
It's
points.
rigged. I'm sure I made a few back. You guys are definitely in coherence.
No,
God knows what you're talking
I
about
trust
during
him.
the
I
week.
trust him.
All right, our first matchup, we got Helensvale taking on Drayton. Brett Wilkie and Bo taking on Bo Prideaux. Nathan Rice taking on young Jakey Rin. That'll be a good game. And Curdy Brown taking on Kenta Treacher, the nicest bloke in Lawn Bowl. So it's a big game for both these teams. Obviously, Helensvale wanting to keep pushing their way up. They've had some big wins, but they've had a couple of losses along the way as well. So they're certainly looking to start their doubleheader off in a big bang here. So that's at Helensvale, so they'll be on their new carpet. So I think that'll give them the edge over Drayton a little bit. And I think they're going to get up 3-0.
Yeah, I can't go past that. Actually, I think Hawks up 3-0 as well. Huey says, Sean Baker, stop tipping against the Pirates and you'll make up some ground.
Mate, yeah, I think pretty sure I've backed you most of the season. I think I even tipped you to beat
Soon.
me because it normally
Soon.
happens. So just just one of them blokes. Always, even at golf, he's always just nitpicking. Old Huey, he's always into me, mate. Just relax, Huey. He's always pulling his glove apart. Makes that squishy sound right in your backswing.
All right, Tweedhead, it's up against Hamilton at Helensvale. This will be on the grass. GK Gary Kelly up against Shannon Giddos. Corey Wedlock up against Dean McWhinney. And Peter Taylor, old Sleepy Taylor, up against Nathan Wise. So, yeah, big
It's my
one
chance
there.
to maybe make one back
Big
here.
one
Or
there.
here.
Yeah, big one here. Well,
you're
you know
backing,
what?
mate.
It's been... I'm going to go reverse psychology this week because every time I've tipped us, we haven't done any good. So I'm going to go Tweed 2-1.
Oh,
Have to.
Betting with your head, not with
no,
your heart.
I'm hoping that the reverse psychology works because it hasn't. Because I've been tipping us all year and we haven't done anything. So if I go the other way, it might do us a favour.
You guys haven't really played on any quick greens yet, have you? Because you'll be at Helensvale. I imagine their greens will be relatively
They're running a
slick
good
at the
16 and a
moment.
half, I reckon.
Oh,
So
I'm
it
almost tempted to back you guys
we might
here.
like that. We might like that.
You like at the end of the day, you guys have too good a roster not to jag. You're going to beat some teams. I thought.
And we need it. We need it.
And they're struggling a little bit, Tweed, but I got to go Tweed 2-1. And they're a little bit too strong. We got some comments coming through there, mate.
Yeah, Dale says, how many times can you change your Skip's team number? I don't know. I don't know. Lauren is on the show. He says, good evening, boys.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Oh, Ralphie.
Oh, Ralph
Ralph.
is tuned
Go on,
in.
buddy.
He's tuned in. We got a spare spot for you tonight, mate, but, too many drinks today. On the good. Next one.
He's having a good night out, old Lauren.
Robbie's trying to write down our tip so he doesn't muck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll be counting at the end. But all right, next up, we Nogra Eagles taking on Paradise Point. Ali Forsyth is back again, taking on Blakey Naan. Ryan Digby taking on Des Cairn. And Brendan Egan taking on Wilson Alexander. So it's going to be a good game, that one.
Yeah, this is a
Where's
tough
that?
one.
That's at
The Eagles' Nest.
That's at the Eagles' Nest.
Yeah.
That's a home game, isn't it? So I'm going to have to back Inogra here, I think. I think on 2-1 they're going to get up. Paradise is struggling a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, it's a sneaky one, this one. Oh, God. Doona's going really good. They got Wilson skipping this week, back skipping. So Glenn Clinkett comes into the side. Judd Percy's back. That'll be a good game, that Desi Can Digby game. Yeah, I'll go for a little sneaky upset on the Dolphins here. I'm going to go Dolphins. Dolphins on 2.
Dolphins on 2. Just as they all walked in to sit down.
Just
and
as they walked in.
That's convenient, isn't it?
I've just put the blocker on them. The Doge says Dolphins by 2.
Kiss of death.
2 rinks this weekend against the Eagles. They're in a bit of good touch to the Eagles, but I reckon the Dolphins might get this one. A little sneaky upset.
Yeah, now that the crowd's walked in, what were you saying 10 minutes ago?
Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
All right, here we go next, mate.
We got Brody up against the Pelicans.
Beauty.
Ryan George Peter Bester up against Sean Baker. The future pal. Aaron Tees up against Leroy Schreiner, and Omar Aaron Sheriff up against Stephen Tong. I just don't like how Omar's on top of the skipper's ladder, and
he's going good at the moment. Tong in that.
He is going good, mate.
Things look,
they're due.
Inaugural carpet can be tricky.
I think I'm going to go Broadbeach on 2.
Yes, sweet.
And
chance to
I
make
think
an easy one back here.
just for Lauren's sake, I'm going to go Bakes to get up against Bester.
Why would you say that? No, I think we're going to go well. I think all our boys are going to fire. I think me and Bester are going to have a draw, and my other 2 rinks are going to get up. So I'm going to say 2.5 rinks to Muzzy. I think Tongi's going to burn back on the old inaugural carpet. Peter Brown used to play there. Benny Walsh, there's a bit of experience on the inaugural carpet. And
I forgot that they're playing there. Actually, I keep looking at the home team.
You can't
That's all right. I'll stick to it.
Too late. No, we're still the underdogs. Obviously, Broadbeach.
Actually, that carpet could bring Omar undone. That carpet.
Oh, come on. Nothing brings them undone.
You'll
but
get cranky. You'll get cranky.
It's a tough surface to play on. So if we're nailing it, we may make him play his shots. Things might not go well.
Burley Heads, the Water Dragons up against the Comets. Capella Bar, Dave Ferguson up against Jacob Nelson. Dale McWhinney up against the Fish, Dylan Fisher, and Benny Twist up against Kane Nelson. Oh, big one.
This is a big one. I'm glad you're tipping first on this one.
Yeah.
So where's this one being played?
At Burley.
Must be at Burley, yep.
Burley finished their season with 3 home games, so it should be Fergo coming back in. Yeah, I'm going to go... Can't go past... I'm going to go Burley here. I'm going to go Burley on 3.
Burley on 3?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I reckon this is... I reckon this is a bit of noise versus some noise here. I don't think the Capella Bar noise is going to get the better of them. I think... I'm not sure exactly how the green at Burley is running, but I think it's a surface that might suit Capella Bar, and I think Capella Bar are going to get up 2-1. They're after a rough weekend last weekend. They're going to bounce back, and everything's going well for Burley, and if things don't start well for them, maybe Capella Bar could the sort of team that could run over the top of them. So
yeah, it's all
be a
good,
good
mate.
game.
Another point for the Doge.
Rack them up, mate. Rack them up.
Trumpy.
Oh, what's he saying?
No.
Do I want to know what he's saying?
RBT blocking all exits to the Pacific Motorway. Just thought I'd give Bakes the heads up. Settle down there, Trumpy.
Next up, we've got Algester taking on Pine Rivers. So this will be another good one. Cohen Litfin against Aaron Houston. Glennie Pitts taking on Ryan Burnett. And Nick Gosley playing Chris Roseanne. So This is going to be a cracker. Pine. It's hard to go past them. This must be on the other green at Burley, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get on the Algester train here, and I think they're going well. And that sort of service might suit them a little bit more. I know Pine have won plenty of games away as well, but
They've won every game this year, mate. They've got a draw.
Well, I'm saying it's going to be, maybe they're due for a loss. This could be it. Algester on 2.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to go Pine. But since Huey's just making those comments, stop tipping them. Mate, I have to go against you now. So I will go the Pirates to keep going on their merry way. They don't lose till they get to finals normally. So we'll go the Pirates. We'll go the Pirates on 2.
Ouch. Big one.
Oh, we're good. Moving on. Round 10.
Round 10. Round 9. Round 10. Start us off, mate. What's your Power doing?
Hawks up against the mighty Power. Wizard Wilkie up against Shannon Giddos. Lurchy Boy up against Dean McGuinty. And Curdy Brown up against the Wise Man, Nathan Wise. So, mate.
Is that going to stay like that, or will that change Saturday night?
Judging how every game has gone so far, I would dare say there'll be some 17 changes in our team for that one. I will say I'm going to go Hawks on 2.
Oh.
Stay with it. If it works for the first time, it could be working. It's going to work.
Can we go through the archives and see if Dojo's ever backed against Hamilton before?
We've never been going this bad before, mate.
Must
be
rough. The old Power station.
If it works, mate, I'll be tipping Burley next week too. I can tell you.
No, I can't. I can't go against you here. I think Helensvale. I'm going to go with the 2.5 again. I think 2.5. I think Dino's going to have a draw with Lurchy Boy. He always gets up for the Lurchy Boy game. So, 2.5 Helensvale.
If you ask me what I really think, Wise is going to destroy Kurt Brown by about 25 shots. And we're going to get up by about 12. So,
why didn't you tip that?
Because I'm trying to do the reverse psychology, mate.
God.
Next one.
Start with regular psychology.
Trying something different.
Reverse.
Need it.
Alrighty, next up we've got Tweed Heads taking on Drayton. Gary Kelly taking on Bo Prideaux. Corey Wedlock and Jake Rinn will be another good game there. Peter Taylor and the nicest bloke in lawn bowls, Kenta Treacher. So it's a big game for Tweed. Big game for Drayton. I'm going to have to go Tweed here. I think it's hard to go past them. They're going to come in with a wet sal. I'm going to go 2-1 Tweed.
Nice. This will just be another point to the Doge here. Just 1 point though. I'm going to go Tweed on 3.
Tweed on 3?
Tweed on all 3. After they're licking their wounds from their first game. They'll be playing on the grass again at Helensvale. So they'll 2 games on the grass there. 3-0 for me. To Tweed. Just remember who pays you, Robbie.
All he's doing over there is drawing cartoons. He just gives you the win each week anyway. I love to see what's actually written on that pad. It's the most infamous pattern. Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty. Again, Inogra Eagles taking on Broadbeach. Ali Forsyth and Ryan George, Peter Bester. That'll be a good game. 2 good mates there. 3 good mates. Gary Lawson and Ali Forsyth. That will be a good little battle, that one. Gary Lawson in for 3, playing 3 for Bester. Ryan Digby taking on Aaron Tees and Brendan Egan taking on Aaron Sheriff. So some good matchups there. Where's this played again?
Inogra.
At Inogra. They've just come off a rough loss. Broadbeach changing greens. I'm going to go on upset. I'm going to get on the Inogra bandwagon at the moment. I'm going to go the upset. What are you shaking your head for? I picked you like a nose again. I would
have gone the Eagles too.
No,
I still can. I still can.
I think at home they're tough to beat, and that carpet, they play well on it. And so I'm going to go Inogra on 2 rinks. Play it safe. 2 rinks.
I'm going to go Broadbeach on 2.
That's always a safe bet. It's probably paying $1.02 on sports bet.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Awkward silence there. Yeah.
Don't mind that at all. All right, Paradise Point up against the mighty Pelicans. Blakey Nunn up against Sean Baker. Desi Can against Lee Schreiner. And Wilson Alexander up against the Tong Star. Where is this game played? Here.
No, that's at Enogra.
Enogra.
Yeah.
Ooh, another carpet green.
Yep.
Did I back the Dolphins in the first game? I did, didn't I? Yes. I think... And you guys stay on that second green all day, do you?
We do.
Yeah, I'm going to go Muzzy. Yeah. And I think they will do it on all 3 rinks.
It's most sensitive talking for a long time, mate. So I have to agree with you, Robbie. So you might as well put a red pen through that round because I'm Muzzy on 3 as well. Oh, the crowd's giving me dirty looks over here. Wilson's just walked past. He's not happy. How are we going for comments, mate? Anything else coming through?
No, just Paul Turner.
Anything sensible?
No.
From Alex Murtaugh?
Paul Turner says Paradise Point 3 rinks.
Ooh, Paulie. I'll see you up there, mate. Hope you're feeling good, buddy. Alrighty, our next matchup. Burleigh Heads taking on Pine, and this is sure to be a cracker. David Ferguson taking on Aaron Hewson. Oh, Dave will annoy the hell out of Huey, so that'll be a good little battle there. Dale McWhinney taking on Ryan Burnett, another good battle, and Benny Twist taking on Chris Roseanne. So that's some good games there. That'd be one to get a nice comfy chair in the shade, have a nice cold beer and watch. That'd be a good game to watch, actually.
There'll be viewing all round there, I reckon, at Burleigh on that day, on the evening game there. So
Lawn bowls, yep, most definitely. But yeah, I don't like watching much bowls, but that'd be one to watch, I reckon. But I'm just stalling, trying to think in my head at the moment. Waffling. They're at Burleigh, aren't they? Yeah, I backed against them in the first game, so we're going to tip Burleigh in this one. So Pine to lose 2 this weekend. Throw a real spanner in the competition. So Burleigh on 2. Thank you, Robbie. Sorry, Pine. You shouldn't have said anything, Huey. You shouldn't have said anything, mate.
I'll go Pine 2-1.
Yep. As you would, safe bets. Competition leaders flying, haven't lost the game.
Yeah, competition tipping leader as well. So you know,
$1.02 winners better than a $10.50 loser, mate. So.
All right, Algest up against Capella Cohen Lifton up against Jacob Nelson, Glenn Pitts up against Dylan Fisher, and Nick Gosley up against Kane Nelson. Yeah, so
I tipped both these teams in the first game.
Yeah, I didn't tip Capella
and where is this?
This is at somewhere Algester.
No, they've already had their double header. That's at
Burleigh.
That's right, that's the other game at Burleigh. And who was on the other green? So I think Algester stay on the same green here. Just a little.
Thanks,
FYI,
mate. Yeah,
I'll look after you. I know you need your help.
I think you went Capella on the first game, didn't you?
I went both of these teams.
Oh, you went both of these teams.
Yep.
I didn't go either of them, so I don't think I did anyway. I will go. Yeah, this is a tough one, very tough one. I think Nico's going to quieten up the Garricks a little bit, I think, and I'm going to go Algester on 2.
Quieten up the Garrick. Riley Garrick has to be one of the quietest blokes in bowls, doesn't he? Like,
they get much out of Riley. They could be one down, and he plays a runner and for one up, and you'll hear about it.
Bit of feeling in that one, mate. Something's going on. You need to tell us about it.
I'm just trying to stir shit, mate. I think Pitsy might just go down to Dylan because that ring's playing pretty good at the moment, and Nico and Cohen will get up 2-1.
Yeah, I have to go Capella this one, I think. I'm going to go on 1 rink, though.
Capella on 1 rink.
Capella on 1 rink. Just try and sneak that extra point in there.
And that's it, I think, mate. All right. There are our rounds. There are our tips. Put your money on whatever Doge said, and you're sure to get some dollars back. All right, it's time for our lovely segments of the evening. We're going to start with the Baker's Dozen.
Well, there, put our hats on or no?
The bearded monster.
I know, what a terrible photo. Is that blonde tips or is that ginger or what's going on there?
It's starting to get a little bit of grey in there. That photo was taken after his first kid.
I must have been about 12 in that photo, I think. I grew facial hair at an early age. But we've got the Baker's Dozen on me mate Dojo. You know, you've sat here umpteen weeks listening to all my questions I rattle out.
It's not the time I go outside for
It's about time I finally got out to ask you a few, especially so much going on in your life at the moment, mate. So, without any further ado, we'll get stuck into it. So the first question, which I think most people probably want to know, is: have you tasered anyone yet?
No, I have, but they weren't. It was just a dummy, so no tasing real people yet.
There's
but
no one coming at you with a knife.
But if Bakes beats me in the tipping comp, there could be a good chance someone's going to get tasered.
Well, I think if Robbie has anything to do with it, I got no chance. But anyway, we won't get into that. So what is happening with your policing career, mate? Where are you at? What's going on?
Yeah, look, I'm not really supposed to talk about that on social media, mate. But yeah,
so I knew that. So I was trying to set you up there. So.
No, I'm enjoying it. It's been really good. It's a great organisation. It's really fun. I've been having a great time. I've got about 9 weeks to go before I get sworn in. So hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, it's been really, really good. So it's been hard work, and I've enjoyed it. I've got a great crew, great squad, and everyone in there's genuinely wanting to help people. So it's a really good place to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what's it like taking a step back from your role in clubs? Like, obviously you've been very heavily involved in clubs.
Yeah, I have, mate. So. It's been different, I must admit. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been really, really good. I've sort of come to a stage. I've been sort of doing those sort of things for about 10 or 12 years, and just to sort of step back and just I still obviously look after the Premier League and obviously the show and stuff like that. But outside of that, just with clubs, it's kind of been nice just to sort of sit out and play bowls and just enjoy myself. And
don't have to worry about anything. Just rock up.
Yeah, don't have to worry about too much. Jason, nice. Maury's, me and Maury are really good mates, and it's a pleasure to sort of turn up and catch up with him every week and just enjoy the game and for what it is. And yeah, it's been really fun, I must admit.
And have you got many events coming up for yourself, or is your training and all that getting in the way?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to sort of tell at the moment until I sort of finish what I'm doing. I sort of finish around mid-May, and then I'll probably definitely look to get out to the Muzzy Singles. I try and get in that every year. The UBC is on in December, so I'll probably get into that with Big D and the Aussie Cool Roos.
Oh yes, Big D, shout out Big D.
Yeah, and but yeah, other than that, there's events that are coming up that I can sort of get time into. Then obviously QPS have a bowls squad, mate. So
there you go.
Nice
my next question is how will the police? How's that going to affect your bowls?
Hopefully, because you play for if you get into the QPS sort of squad, you might be able to organise some time off to sort of play bowls and get into it. So you never know. You never know. But yeah.
And what's the tough question, mate? What's going on at Hamro? What's happening over there at the moment? What's going on?
As in,
well, you're obviously not a regular Hamilton season. You're struggling with it at the moment, and I know there's been big changes there, and just stepped in, which is always a hard thing just to walk in and start.
Dino's done a great job. He's obviously not been in that role before. Just sort of finding his feet. He's doing a great job. We've got a really good roster. We've been in this position before, and we've come through. So I'll back us to get the job done again, and another season, another year with Dean doing what he's doing. He's a great guy, and he generally wants what's best for the club, and he's doing a great job. So we've got a good roster. I think we just get a win or two before the end of the season, and everything's all hunky dory again.
Yep.
They'll have a cracking pennant season. They've got a really good squad there for pennant, and just another year at learning and just different things as you do. Like I always said, coordinator's role is kind of like an apprenticeship. It sort of takes you a few years, and you make mistakes along the way. Everyone done it. I did it. I made lots of mistakes going through, and but you learn for those. And I'll back him in, and he's doing a fantastic job. So the club will come out of it pretty good, I think. Yeah.
So what's the next steps for the club, mate? Is there any big plans in line, or is it?
Mate, to be honest, I've been away for a while. I don't actually know what's going on behind the scenes at the moment at the club, so I can't really answer that. Yeah, I'm sure there's some big things coming with the racetrack and gallopers and stuff like that. Everything's still going okay there, so yeah, just have to wait and see, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on to some more important stuff.
Yeah.
You can answer this for me because I don't know. Does tomato sauce belong in the fridge or the cupboard?
Tomato sauce is unopened in the cupboard, opened in the fridge.
All right. Well, that's the first sensible answer we've had, I think. So this year, you obviously had a tough year. Have you developed any new rivalries in the PLQ or any new teams you sort of starting to beef with? Yeah.
Obviously, I think one of the rinks with the Capella game was quite got a little bit heated, which is good to see because Capella is a fresh team in the competition, so that was good. And we had a couple of the fly-ins that was with, so not really. We always enjoy our Enoggera and Pine Rivers sort of rivalries. They obviously got the better of us this year, but we do like those games. And but yeah, none other than that. Every week's a rivalry round, mate. When you're playing Premier League,
exactly right. And do you have a favourite club to play at in Premier League or in general? We'll go both. Favourite Premier League club and just your favourite club in general. If they both happen to be Muzzy, that's fine. It's understandable.
It's hard to go past Broad Beaches to play bowls at. It's always beautiful greens to play there. So I like going to Broad Beach and playing all their competitions there. It's really nice. I've never sort of played too well at Tweed Heads. Never myself as a person, never really got on as a player there too well, unless I'm on the indoor. But as a preference, I prefer playing on grass. But as a player, I generally play better on carpet. So it's one of those things. But yeah, and the PLQ club, yeah, look. Muzzy's. I've got a little soft spot for Muzzy, mate. It's a good little club. I like going there. They obviously host the finals, and they've got a good crowd there. I like chatting to all the members there. A good club. So yeah,
beautiful. That's a lovely answer. We'll record that little clip, Robbie. I can play that through the club tomorrow, mate. If you could change one thing in Premier League, because everyone seems to think that we pick all these rules by ourselves, sitting around a campfire at night time, but everything's voted in by clubs and AGM. So, but if you personally could have one thing change, what would it be?
I got two little things, so I'm just going to say two because that's too bad. I prefer the kill in the game. I don't care that the game goes longer. It's the Premier League. It should go for longer if it has to. I think the drive is
it's a huge part.
It's part of the game,
and enough to hit it, you deserve.
And if you're a good skipper and you can drive, then it's an art. It's like a technique to drive. So I think
something you could do with a little reverse, rather than you have no dead ends, but you can nominate a dead end. Have a dead ends, but you can nominate a respot in. So if you've got 5 on the spot, you can nominate to kill it and put it on the spot.
That's interesting. Yeah, if that was
that could be a different.
That's interesting. It's my question though, Bake. So you can just be quiet now, mate.
Sorry, I'm just taking over. Everyone wants to hear from you, but
I like the kill. I think the drive is a technique as part of the game, and it should be back in it. And the other thing was, I think you should be able to change your bowls throughout the game.
I think that happened in the state pairs once.
especially obviously now we're playing double headers on the same weekend, and there's two different greens.
You're allowed to change your bowls between games, don't you?
I do know that, yes. But I think if you sort of get to a venue and you start playing and it rains or something happens, the green slows up, or you're going in from daytime to nighttime. And you got that last hour of play at night time, and the green really starts hitting the wall. I think you should be able to.
Can you change mid-end? Like you play one bowl.
No. No.
This wide, damn it, I need my
No,
tyre
it's
poles.
like changing your rink around. So like if at any
do
one
it
time you can
once
change, you can only do it once. But yeah, any time throughout the game you should be able to change. Say you start a 5 o'clock game and it gets to sort of 7:30 and the green's really starting to hit the wall, and maybe you want to switch to Tiger 2s or your like a Evolve or something like that with your arrows. Should be able to do that, I reckon.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. And with everything that's going on, your plans on staying involved with Premier League Queensland Board and your position and everything moving forward?
Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah, that's
no
right.
interest in, or
Yeah,
sort
look.
of saying it's a bit too much with.
Look, I enjoy the role. I quite like that whole side of things. It's good to be behind the scenes, and I think the Premier League, since we sort of come on, Bakes, especially myself and yourself, from where it was when we jumped on the board, it was we weren't going to have a Premier League season, so to where it is now, it's in a really good spot. We're sort of getting 500,000 viewers on the live stream. Introducing the live stream was a great thing, and I think the game itself and the competition is growing every year. So as long as those things are still happening and everyone's sort of happy in like how the game's developing, and I'm happy to sort of stay on. So if everyone else
if you get voted in, we might.
as long as everyone's
try and push
happy,
you out.
then I'm happy. But if not, then I'm happy to make someone else can step in. But as long as the game keeps growing and I'm happy with how it's growing, then I'm happy to keep doing the role. But as soon as that says, I don't feel like I'm doing the job I'm supposed to, then it's probably time to step aside.
Okay, cool. I think everyone can respect that. So our last and final question for the Baker's Dozen is who wins Premier League 2024? Both grades. Give us the winner for both grades.
Okay. I don't like Muzzy, unfortunately. It's tough one. I've said Tweed from the start of the season. I know they're sitting precarious at the moment, but I'll stick with that. I'll stick with Tweed for the top grade, and Peter Taylor says maybe a power play.
Power play, yeah, it's interesting.
So I'll stick with Tweed for the top grade, and the reserve grades, I will go Pine Rivers.
Okay. Oh, Pirates.
Go with Pirates and the Reggies, and Ospreys and the Tops.
Very, very good. Well, thank you very much, mate. It's a very enjoyable Baker's Dozen.
Very good, mate. Thank you. All right, next segment. I'm still going. Bakesy and duck outside if he wants to, but no. Breaks my balls. Breaking my balls. What's breaking your balls? It's actually a non-bowls related thing this week, unfortunately. Mind you, I got some crazy good comments from last week's thingo, but Peter Taylor, just on comments firstly. Peter Taylor says maybe a power play. And Cody says, I like the old respot the sides if we were to have the respot. Again, that's...
I never like the size because it rewards being narrow and heavy.
Yeah.
Well, at least with a spot it is, you sort of got to draw to that particular spot and miss
you still have your line.
Yeah, you can't really miss there unless the jack's off the centre line, of course. But
mate, what breaks my balls is that I left... I had a fantastic night out at Pine Rivers last night in the social bowls, and the big V8 needed some petrol, and I went to a petrol station, mate. It was $2.37 a litre for 91. Now the Grange runs Gary runs 98, so it's an extra 30 cents. So $2.37 a litre. I went 500 metres up the road. It was $1.77 a litre.
yeah,
That's 60 cents difference a litre in 500 metres of road.
yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I've got like 60 litres put in my tank. There's $36, mate. $36 by driving 500 metres up the road.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
The price of the barrel of oil hasn't changed, but 60 cents a litre difference. $36, mate. You go that over 50 weeks, a year. You're nearly $2,000 saving on that. Like, I don't know what the watchdog's doing in on the old fuel,
cost of living,
but
it's ridiculous.
It's just crazy. $2.37, and that was just for 91. Like, if I was running 98, there's $2.60 something a litre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
No,
saving
they need
$36 by
they
going
need to
50
put the
metres on the road,
politicians
500
on
metres.
minimum wage for 6 months and see how quickly things change
Bullshit.
in the country.
I was filthy. I thought,
Ridiculous,
nah, I'm
yeah.
bringing that on the show because I was dirty.
Yeah,
That
I think everyone can
Yeah.
get behind that.
I wasn't-
Yeah, that single person disagree with you
yeah.
there.
Well, I
We've
went.
all seen it.
I still got the feel like cheaper because I went up the road because I wasn't paying till I was 37. But like
Yeah.
I was lucky that I went up the road and it was that much
Yeah,
cheaper.
you didn't
but
say, oh, well,
how do they
100, I'll
justify
put it
that?
in. Yeah.
How do they justify 60 cents in 500 metres? So
Get the
It's
the
crazy,
7-Eleven
man.
fuel lock app.
crazy.
too, Sandy.
It broke my balls. It really broke my balls.
Fuel stations.
Pissing me off. Anyway, all right. So the greatest moment. It's
Oh,
back.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
We
this
may
one.
we may audio be in trouble here, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, we will apologise if there's any music in the background, but this is just what happened when the interview was done after one of the games last week. So here we go, Groat's greatest moments.
Well, hi everybody, back with another episode of the Premier League's greatest moments. And I've got an absolute superstar with me today, Ali Forsyth. Great to meet you, mate. Thank you, likewise. And welcome to the Queensland Premier League. First time in the Premier League for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, first time I've ever been up here, so sort of normally clashes them down in Victoria, so I haven't had the chance to come up. But really enjoyed today. It's been a couple of wins for us, so really good.
So 2 wins today?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I didn't have to do too much this afternoon. The boys carried me a fair bit, but no, got a couple of places tonight. And, very important day for us.
And how do you assess the standard here in the league? I mean, only played 2 clubs in 2 games. What do you think?
It's just so hard because we play 4 weeks down in Melbourne compared to 3 here, so it's very, very different. But look, very solid standard here, and we had to play well to win both today, which is what you want. You want a nice competitive competition where everyone's playing well. So far, from what I've seen, pretty strong. So brilliant, yeah.
And how many games these guys got you for?
Definitely play next weekend, and then we'll see how we go after that.
Right. So if you can lift them up closer to the playoff, you might.
If they ask, I'll be available. So yeah,
Wow, look, it's all about the coin, mate. And the good thing is you've got the sponsor of the league running the Eagles nest.
Nice.
And he's got plenty of stuff in his back pocket. So I believe he's throwing out at least 10 grand a weekend. Is that what he's got you?
Oh God! I wish.
No. Oh, mate.
No.
He's having a go at you. Yeah, I'd be going straight back asking for a few extra dollars.
Oh, look, a couple more wins next week, I might be lucky.
Good on you, mate. All right, well, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us.
No worries.
Really, really great to have you in the league, and hopefully, might be the start of visiting us a few times.
Absolutely, look forward to it.
Terrific. See you all next week.
See you now.
Excellent.
Good to see.
Yeah.
Great to see Ali Forsyth in the Premier League. One of the Kiwis, one of the great Kiwi internationals, and loves playing the game. He really enjoyed coming up here and playing the Queensland Premier League. So it's good to see him in the competition.
Fantastic.
Him and Harley. A couple of comments, mate. It says Joshy Beatty says, Bakes, do you know whose rink I'll be running beers for this weekend?
Oh, hazard a guess, mate.
Dojo working behind the bar. Don't know what that means. And I'll be flying in on the weekend. Bakes, Josh Beatty. So,
Hey, Joshy boy.
so yeah. All right, so there are all our segments done. We are pretty much wrapping up the show. So if you've got any more comments about anything we said tonight, send them through now. We'll try to get to try and answer them for you.
Sorry, we're a bit distracted.
yeah, we-
There's
there's
some
a bit-
bloke out the
bit of
back
an-
here
yeah, a bit of-
carrying along a pork chop.
Yeah, he is. He's
About
leaving
to
now.
rip his
so,
shirt off and
yeah.
throw the cuffs on, mate. Yeah, I seen you looking at him.
I was.
Watching closely. Cop
Um,
instincts kicking in.
But yeah, so if there's any more comments, send them through. Otherwise, just a quick shout out to all you gorgeous men out there and all you beautiful guys. Make sure tomorrow is International Women's Day.
Oh, yes.
So look after your ladies.
Yes.
And
I was going to cook Jana breakfast in bed, but she's got to go to work early because the
you-
sergeant's cooking her
just
cooking
get
her
up,
breakfast.
just get up extra
taking
half
me
hour
out.
early,
I
mate.
just put big plan and everything. But Sorry.
Yeah,
Love
so
you, Jana.
all you women out, all you lovely ladies out there this week, tomorrow, have a great day, enjoy yourselves. It's International Women's Day tomorrow, so shout yourselves a nice wine, get out to some lunch, and or have a nice dinner with your partners tomorrow night to kick
Should
off
be a
the
few foot
weekend.
massages going around, you think?
Hope you have a lovely day, ladies.
Yeah.
All of you out there, enjoy your day tomorrow. For all your hard work that you do with your children and everything like that,
And
you
of
deserve
course,
it.
we got
And-
bowl shows, all the ladies in bowls, all the
and looking after us
mums and
boys as well,
bowls
of
and
course.
putting up
And,
with our rubbish.
And hopefully she's not in bed yet. But shout out to my beautiful daughter Addison. It was her birthday on Monday.
Yes, 10, yeah.
10 years old. So
getting close to that teenage years, mate.
You're getting big, Addy girl. So happy birthday, young lady. You're a beautiful little gorgeous girl, and I love you very much. So
just while we got on comments, Jacob Spears has asked, have you ever shattered or split a jack in half?
I have not, but I've seen it done. I've seen Huey shatter a jack at district sides one
done
year.
one. I've split one
Absolutely
in half.
destroyed one.
The Rabina Bowls Club. I think I got it right on the edge of. I got it over the lip, and then with a concrete patio, I got it right on the corner, and just right in half.
Yeah,
one on one only.
Good question,
Probably
mate. Good
actually
question.
a drive hit, to be honest, but.
Yeah, I've seen Huey do a good one. He absolutely destroys a jack
He
when
would
he drives.
have got a wick bait, Huey. He wouldn't have been clean. He would have got like an edge off something, maybe, a bowl onto it, possibly.
Definitely gets his weight behind it. So
well, he messaged me
lets him
before.
go.
He said, called me a muppet, so.
Which is standard.
Jana says she's only ever seen it once happen. It was Tongy.
Ah, yes. Tongy's got a good drive on him. One of the better drivers in the game. Groat says that it happened on his rink on the weekend.
Ooh. Recent one.
Well, you weren't playing with Jason Moore because he doesn't have a drive in his game, so it wouldn't have
he
been
got a firm swinger. He got a firm back
swinger,
end.
yeah,
He doesn't miss too many either.
He doesn't,
really.
no. He's always in the
weight
area.
Really, it's irrelevant if you hit what you're aiming for.
He's always in the area, Wendy Moon.
Oh, Wendy. What a champion.
All right. Just a quick thanks again to our sponsors, Smith & Co Realty, and obviously here at the Dolphin Cove, Paradise Point. And don't forget the lunch specials here at Paradise too. $12, mate. Can't go past that. I love that. It's so good.
It was funny. Just when I was leaving work this evening, our good mate Roger Stevens was there watching Dean Drummond play his mixed pairs semi-final. He's scoffing away into this pasture, and I walked past. I said, "Oh, it looks good, mate. Yeah, have a good night." Blah blah. He goes, "Oh, mate, $13. You can't go wrong." Scoffing in this pasture, so $13 pastures at Muzzy.
There you go. Nice. Obviously our sponsors Paradise Point and Smith & Co Realty, legends. Love Shannon and the team there at Smith & Co
We'll have to
Realty.
try and get him on. We've got a couple of weeks left. We'll have to try and sneak him in.
I'm going to try and tee him up for the
5-10
finals.
minutes,
The weekend,
again.
the show before the finals. I'm going to try and get Shannon.
He's a really interesting
for 10
guy.
minutes.
Some interesting stories. Skateboarding.
He loved his skateboarding.
Yeah.
Great chat last time on the show. So I look forward to try and get him back on the show before we finish for the year. Just on games of bowls, I mentioned a few times I went to Pine last night, and the Club A singles was on, and Brendan Wilson was playing up against Andrew Todd.
Did he get runner up?
And
silver medal?
And no, it was. I think when I walked in, he was down 13-3. Old Brendan.
Yeah, Todd is a good player.
And then he was up 16-13. I think the game finished at 25-23. Brendan just got up in that game against Andrew Todd.
Good win.
And we playing on the other green. A few of us kept looking over, and the score kept changing. And it was a really, really good game. The old Mexican was marking. He was got the trot on a couple of times. He was struggling.
Is there anything you can't do?
He was struggling for air, old Mexican, but you got to.
Struggling for air.
He was trotting. He was on the trot a couple of times, but
no measuring then. It was
good.
Just straight down the other end.
Two cracking players, and it was a great singles game to sort of catch an eye on. So yeah, good win there for Brendan. And
well done, Brendan. Was that like a semi-final or a first round?
No, I have no idea. To be fair, it was just a good game of bowls between two cracking players. So, but yeah, until Brendan's skipping the Pirates, I don't think they got a chance of winning the finals. So that's a big call there, mate. The old bang 2-0 for the Pirates.
Great to have it up front though. So.
No, he's playing third.
Yeah,
he's playing third for Burner at the moment, I think, and Jesse's playing lead.
Skipping, so isn't that up front?
And then they got the Mexican Toddy.
He looks like he's settled in nicely.
Brendan.
Old Mexican.
Yeah, he's going. Well, I think he's living with Brendan.
Hamilton
So
go to Carina for a little stage. Everything's sort of. I don't know what's going on in Carina at the moment, but everything's. I know a few of their players don't want to play Premier Sevens or whatever it is that they play out there, and so they've gone to the Premier League.
Yeah, a lot of clubs do that. Like they don't play Premier League.
Interesting to see how many go back for pennant, because they've probably got a bit of unfinished business with Calabar from last year. A bit of fiery battle in their pennant season, I think. So, and just one last comment, Jacob Spears. Anyone you would like to see in the Premier League next year who hasn't played or been in since a long time seen in the league? Oh, it's a good question. Any players you haven't seen in the league that you want to see?
There's a player that I haven't
I'd love
seen.
to see Ray Pearce back.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
mate,
back
he was
to the
close.
Pelicans.
I can tell you he was
Back to the
close.
Pelicans.
He was close this year, coming for the power.
Oh,
And he had a couple. Well, it clashes a little bit with like some of his zone stuff down in New South Wales. So,
I know about that,
Razor, he's a
champion.
it'd be great to
Playing the
see.
Matador Fours with him this year. I'm looking forward to that.
Good question, mate. Personally, I'd like to see the King back, mate. He's going really, really good at the moment.
Jeremy Henry,
Jezza.
yeah.
Jezza's going really good. I think he just won the Club A singles down at Warilla.
He was the last time he was here. He was playing for Hamilton too. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was the last time. That was 2017.
Probably could have used him this year, maybe.
2008. Yeah, well, the form is in. It would have been great to have. Yeah, well, it would be nice to see the King back up here and having a few games. It'd be good to see.
You never lose it, do you?
Obviously, the GOAT would be great to see in the Premier League.
Oh well, yeah.
So yeah, even he's in the country
Foster.
fair. Paul Foster as well. So a couple of big names.
Shannon McElroy back again would be good.
Yeah, or
Missing him
Shan.
this year.
Yeah, shame not seeing Shannon in the Premier League. He's been in there for a few years and one of the greatest. One of the. I love spending time with Shan.
Our other American mate, Mrs. Angle.
Yeah, he tunes into the show. Good to see Aaron come over and have a game.
He's dying for a game. If any club's looking for a player, he'd be keen.
Yeah, mate. Well, he just the moustache alone should get him in the side, I reckon.
It's a good. I don't usually rate too many mustaches, but
it's good.
That's a cracker.
It reminds me of Tombstone, the movie Tombstone.
A little bit, yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it. All right, Bakes, it's great to have you back, mate. It's good to be back on the show together
Nice,
for
mate.
the first time in a few weeks.
Personal time together this week. No one's sitting in the middle.
No. It's good. I've just on our sponsors before. I obviously mentioned the Premier League sponsors, Long Balls to You, and of course the home of the Premier League finals, Club Muzzy, Musgrave Hill,
And the Pels.
and there was something else I was going to mention, but now I forgot.
Hosting us every week.
Yeah, well, I mentioned Paradise before, but yeah, it's oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Big weekend.
Yes.
The big last doubleheader of the season, and last round next weekend is the last round. So
Yep. And it feels like it's gone by quickly. It feels like it's sort of started, stopped.
I know it's
So it's going to be interesting to see what sort of feedback we get in regards to the draw, as to whether everyone likes it. Because I know a little bit from Muzzy, maybe splitting up the double headers a little bit. So rather than going sort of single double header, single, sort of single double, split it up a little bit. But
look, I've heard like lots of positive things just in regards to the season. Obviously, a little bit shorter and
well, the only
headers.
negative thing I have heard is from clubs in terms of less home games. So it'd be interesting to see what sort of clubs in their numbers in terms of profit and whatnot. Because I know at Muzzy we had a really good doubleheader round, but is that going to cover? Rather than having 5 games at home, only having 3, but how much we make out of it. But it'd be interesting to hear from other clubs.
It would.
And
it would.
That's what AGMs are for, I guess.
I know we were getting to the end of this show, but I sort of can't wait for next week's show just because it's. I want to know the ladder after this weekend,
it's
and it's going to be crazy.
The 2 Muzzy wins.
It's going to be crazy. So anyway,
been a pleasure.
Yep. Great show.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Get out to some bowls. Make sure you watch some Premier League, and there's going to be some cracking games, especially the Burleigh games over there. There's going to be some fantastic games out there, and obviously at Helensvale and all the doubleheader rounds in Nogra as well. So get out there, watch some bowls, and have a great weekend. Say hi to your mum for me.
Lauren.